let's talk about a problem that I think we're all feeling right now. In this new era of AI, how on earth do you find some clarity, some real growth when you're just surrounded by constant noise? We're going to break down that problem and maybe find a path forward. So, does this feel familiar? Are you finding it just impossible to keep up? If you are, trust me, you are not alone. It feels like every single day there's a new tool, a new framework, a new skill that you have to learn. It is overwhelming. And that's a huge part of the problem, right? It's not just the tech, it's the talking. You've got a flood of conflicting articles, hot takes all over social media, and these wild predictions about the future. It's a full-time job just trying to figure out what actually matters. And on top of all that noise, you have this endless stream of people promising quick fixes. You've seen them. Become an AI expert in 24 hours. Or here's the one magic prompt that'll solve everything. But we all know, deep down, that's not how you build real, lasting skills. Okay, let's just pause on this for a second because this is the absolute core of the issue. The challenge for most of us isn't that the AI tech itself is too hard. The real wall we're hitting is the fog of confusion, the hype, and honestly, the fear that's been built up around it. It's the lack of a clear, honest path that's really holding us back. So, how do we cut through that fog? Well, it starts by taking a totally different approach. It's about facing this new world together, but with honesty and a real focus on clarity. And this really lays out the shift we need to make. On one side, you have the chaos we're all living in. The fear, the shortcuts, the hype, and on the other side you have the promise, moving toward real guidance, deep understanding, and just reality, what actually works. And this right here is the philosophy that drives it all. Real, powerful knowledge doesn't come from some trendy tutorial you forget a week later. It comes from getting your hands dirty with real problems, using practical tools, and working with stuff that actually matters. So that brings us to an idea that's actually built on that philosophy. Let's take a look at how a platform called DevStudio is trying to tackle this exact challenge. Now, the whole idea behind DevStudio is that it's not just another app or another website. It's designed to be a complete ecosystem, a dedicated space for learning, a central place for amazing resources, and, maybe most importantly, a community where real growth can actually happen. And let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room. The biggest anxiety. The whole point of AI, when you use it the right way, isn't to replace you. It's to become this incredible partner that supports and even amplifies your own thinking. The secret is just knowing how to use it. Okay, so that all sounds great in theory, but how does an ecosystem like this actually deliver on that promise? Let's peek inside the toolkit. So inside, you find 4 key things. First, AI tools that don't just spit out code, but more importantly, help you explain and understand it. Then there's a whole library of handpicked prompts to give you a great starting point. Third, you've got learning resources that are organized and focused, no random junk. And finally, community updates, so we can all learn and grow together. All right, we've seen the what, but now let's talk about the why. What's the real purpose, the real mission behind building something like this? It all boils down to this one simple, powerful belief. Your ability to learn and to grow should never be stuck behind a price tag. High-quality information, powerful tools, these things should be available to everybody who's curious and ready to learn. And this is that belief in action. We're talking $0. DevStudio is completely free. There's no premium plan, no features hidden behind a paywall. The goal isn't profit. The goal is to provide real, actual value to the community. And this is the most crucial point. The platform, the tools, all of it, that's just the starting line. The true north, the ultimate goal here, is to build a strong, supportive learning community, a place where people can ask questions, share what they figured out, and genuinely help each other get better. And that leads us right to the end here, which is really an invitation to join this movement and help build a different kind of place to learn. So if you're tired of the hype, if you're looking for a place that actually values substance over empty promises, a place that offers real guidance instead of shortcuts, then yeah, you are absolutely in the right place. And since this is all about building that community together, the best way you can support this vision is to just be a part of it. If this idea of a free, accessible learning space resonates with you, think about sharing this with someone you know who's feeling a little lost in all the AI noise. What we're seeing here is a new way of learning being built together. And you know what the most exciting part is? This is just the beginning. So I'll leave you with a thought. What kind of learning community do you think we need most right now?